All right, it's me again, Matty D, Intuitive Advising. This video, we're going to do some tapping around the fear I have dealt with, or used to have, for a long time. And every now and then it kind of comes up a little bit anxious, like, oh my God. And this is the fear, or the fear of looking at your bank account. We've all been there. Especially the times when you have sworn you had X amount in there, and then you check it and you go, what the fuck? What happened to all the money I had? And then you down to like $10, or it's in the negative. You're like, shit. Yo, we've all been there. It's not a fun thing. So we're going to tap on that today. And really what we're dealing with is just the fear. At the end of the day, it's just fear, and then our mind gets involved, and the mind's like, oh, I'm afraid of, I have this fear due to this thing. That's not true. What it is that you have unprocessed fear from God knows what in your life that you did not deal with, because we are taught growing up that it's not okay to fully express yourself with your emotions, your feelings. You can't express the fear you have, the sadness, all the stuff. Especially if you're a man. If you're a man in Western society, and I can't say for other countries, but if you're a man, holy shit. You could only express yourself when you're happy, laughing, and when you're angry. And then if you're angry, you can only be angry if you're defending yourself or you're defending your woman or partner. That's it. Or someone dies. That's it. We are constricted like a mofo to, if I'm angry, it has to be because of this reason. But if I'm angry at my woman or anything else and get loud and aggressive because that's what it is with us, I'm in trouble. We'll do a video on that, just for men. Thank you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to write that down right now. Video on TFT for anger. As I write this down, as I record this. Thank you for helping me think of that idea for you watching this. Anyways, so fear of looking at the bank account. So, you didn't watch the last video on the tapping points. Watch that, because I'm not going to review it. But we're going to go over this together. And if you're brand new, follow along with me. And we're going to do this. So, the statement we're going to use today is, even though I feel this fear around looking at my bank account, I love and accept myself. Again, even though I feel this fear around looking at my bank account, I still love and accept myself. Okay? So we're going to tap here. You're going to say the statement 3 times. Even though I feel fear around looking at my bank account, I still love and accept myself. Even though I feel fear around looking at my bank account, I still love and accept myself. Even though I feel fear looking at my bank account, I still love and accept myself. And then we're going to shorten it to this fear. Tap 5, 7 times. This fear, 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 tap 5, 7 times. And the fingers, this fear, this fear, this fear, this fear, and this fear. And then you're going to tap 5, 7 times each finger. And again, it doesn't matter if you're doing this with your left and right hand. Choose which hand feels best to you. And again, if I had to ask, before you do this exercise of tapping, ask yourself on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being very intense, 0 being you don't feel it at all, where is the fear? What number is it? A 7, 8, a 9? Then, once we get it down to at least a 4 or 3, all right, and maybe down to a 2, if it's at a 4, if it's not at a 4, go through that sequence again, the long one. Once it's at a 4, at least a 4, then we can do the short version. Then we do some TFT. And just tap here, close your eyes, open your eyes, look down to the left, back center, without moving your head, look down to the right, back center, without moving your head. Hum a tune, could be happy birthday for 5 seconds. Do that. Count out loud to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to do this while tapping the entire time. And then count backward from 5 to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hum again. Stop. Then, again, ask yourself and write it down. Where is it now? If it's not at a 0, if it's at a 1 or 2, tap on the karate chop and just tap on that for 10 to 15 times. And then see where you're at. It should be gone. You should be like, I don't feel that bad anymore. I don't feel afraid of looking at my bank account. Done. And the reason why we do this is because it's these emotions that stop us and do not allow us to move forward in really changing anything in our life. In this case, we're talking about money. Without doing with this stuff, it does not allow us to change anything. Really, it limits us because we'll only do things that we feel comfortable with. But it's doing the emotions that we haven't dealt with around money, looking at financials, all this stuff. We'll tap on that too as well. That stop us from really making the change you want. And so by doing this tapping, you transmit the emotion. It dissolves. You get your power back. So then you can take the action you need to create the life you want in general, but also earn the money you want, make the money you want, all that stuff. So that's it. Short video. Comment below. Let me know that helps. And also let me know if you wanted me to do a video on any other tapping sequences. And again, if you like help, the link to the call will be below, or simply go to speakwithmatt.info. That's it, y'all. Deuces.